Hey, the Daily Purge. Hope you're doing all right. Fantastic, hopefully. Not just all right, but fantastic, right? That's how we want to be. That's how we want to be. Sometimes we use those superlative sort of statements in all day life, in everyday life, when it's not actually like that. But I hope you are. I really hope you are. Let me share this around real quick before we get started. I want to talk today a real simple thing. Like, what are you scared of, man? Or rather, what aren't you scared of? And you're probably wondering, like, what are you talking about, Stephen? Well, we always look at, oh man, I'm scared of this, or I'm worried about that, or I'm thinking about this, or I'm thinking about that, and the things that you don't want, right, instead of the things that you do want. And a lot of times that gets us stuck in our place, if you will. If you're thinking about what it is that you don't want instead of what it is that you do want. Hello, Olga. How are you? Let me share this. Like I said, let me share this around real quick. So, what are you scared of, or what aren't you scared of? That's the cool thing to think about. What aren't you scared of? Well, right now, there's a lot of people scared of a lot of things. I mean, I have friends in Germany that are like literally going to psychologists because they can't deal with the situation, the lockdowns, the fear, and all this kind of stuff. And I can only say what I always say, and that is we create our own reality. And if you're stuck in that fear, that's the reality you're going to stay in. And I know it's hard. It's hard to deal with that way, and I know it's hard to um, look past it when you have to wear a mask or whatever. You're on an airplane and you're choking or whatever it is, but um, we are in this situation right now, and the fear is not going to help you in any way, regardless if you're scared of this, that, or the other. And so the question is, what aren't you scared of? I mean, seriously, what aren't you scared of? Aren't you scared? Are you not scared of, um, going out in the park? Are you not scared of crushing it in your business? Are you not, you know what I mean? Like, the not scared is something that I would like to use to get your mind off what you are scared of, what you're fearful of. And let's face it, it is a perpetuating fear from the press. And if you ask me, it's all drummed up now anyway. I mean, it seems like the world's got this thing pretty much under control. Everyone sees that most of the world has taken either made a decision on what they want to do with their bodies, put it that way. That's why I don't get banned here. Most of the world has made a decision on what they want to do with their bodies, and now it's up to us to get back to normal, which I actually don't believe we'll ever get back to normal, because no government has ever taken your rights away and given it back. They give back, they take 100%, and they give back 50, and you're like, whoa, this is awesome. So no, right? All of that stuff, it doesn't even matter in your life. And if like there's people talking about their, look, if I don't get this card, this is the one card that you need. If you got the, in some countries like in Italy now or in Germany, you have to have a card just to buy groceries, right? And so they're literally creating two different societies. And even then, right, that doesn't have to affect your world, because there's always a solution. And that's the thing. If you're certain of your abilities to navigate the world around you, nothing can stop you. Nothing can harm you. There's always a way. It might be more work, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the development of your own, your own skills and stuff to be able to get that stuff done. So why am I talking about this? Well, because I literally talked to someone in Germany, and they're scared shitless, man. Like, it can't work. They're written off sick for like 8 weeks now. They're really suffering and all these kind. I'm like, look, you're perpetuating that in your mind. You're creating a reality that doesn't exist yet, right? Or if it ever will. So all these things we have in our mind, as you hear me say it 100 times, the mind doesn't know the difference between reality and what you think is reality. So when you think you're thinking of something, you're creating that reality for real in your brain. So whether it's real or not, you're going to react to it. And that's why people have fear, because they're reacting to thoughts. What's fear stand for? For false evidence appearing real, right? False evidence appearing real. So fear comes from thought about what might be. Well, screw it. What might be, might be. You can't control it anyway. All you control is your now, and your intentions for the future. Can't control the future. Can't control the outcome. Can't control the results. You can't. You just can't. So forget about it. Don't even try. Don't even worry about it. Just know that when you are certain in yourself and you focus on the intention of the things that you want in life and the things you want for your life, that it's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out, because you're going to be open to any solution, because you're not looking for a solution. When you're looking for a solution, you have blinders on. You're not open to everything else that can come to you. Yeah, it's crazy when you start digging down these kind of rabbit holes, I guess you could say. It gets you a little bit crazy. So the other day I talked about, they're not better than we are. So for instance, politicians aren't better at making things happen than we are. Politicians aren't better at ruling the country than we are. We're just trained to believe that they are, right? And every politician was a normal person at one time. So why couldn't you do it? So the question is, how far are you pushing yourself? How far are you, or how far do you believe in yourself that you can go? If there's some change you want to, everyone talks about change. Everyone talks about, making a difference. You got to start in your life. You got to have the impact in the life around you. You got to start in your community, in your house, then your village, then your city, then your community, or whatever it is, right? To make a difference. But that all has to do with your certainty in yourself to deploy your talents, right? Whew. Not sure where I'm going with this today, but I just felt like talking about it. So I hope that gave you some kind of vision that fear is not worth the thoughts that you give it, ever, COVID or no COVID. It's not worth it. It's diminishing your quality of life. It's diminishing your performance in life. It's diminishing everything in your surroundings, your relationships, and everything else. No need for that. Drive on. Don't ignore it. What I'm saying is drive on and create your own reality in the now. All right. Light audience today, I see. Olga, thanks for tuning in. Everybody have a fantastic one. Thanks so much. And remember, it's all about quality of life.